Welcome back to the channel, guys. Pat at Card Scale Dreams. So first off, I just want to again thank everybody for the comments, likes, views, all that stuff on the last video. Really appreciate it. So this should be my last video of the year, so I want to say Happy New Year to you all, and I'm just going to kind of go over what's going on with the USACC build right now. So obviously you can see it's got primer on it, and then so the primer I used is Mr. Primer Surfacer 1000. That is thinned out with Mr. Color leveling thinner. So I got that on the body and all the parts. Then I went ahead, I'm starting my, so I'm not going to do a traditional weathering job on this like the trailer, I don't think. I'm trying something a little different. We'll see how it looks at the end, and I will update as I go along in this video. So I put some Mr. Surfacer, or sorry, multi-surface folk art satin pure black. So all those areas, they are gonna get shot. First, I'm going to start with steel. So I'm going to shoot. So I wanted a good base, so that's why I went with the black. So next up is going to be steel on top of that. So I'll get that. I'll just break this down real quick so you can see where it's at. Okay, so the doors are black on the interior. Pretty basic. One door is going to be all steel. This one will be body color. So I got all the interior. It looks like I could use an extra coat in there. So I might shoot some black before I start with the steel. There's a little chip in there. So I might shoot a little bit of black before I start. I do have I knew that was going to mark it up as soon as I try and lift that up. So I'll have to touch that up. But so this will be steel as well. I'm going to have everything I want in raw steel on the inside. Like it's working on it, but it's not done type build. Okay, and then I also shot the bed. I still have to put my wheel wells on. I'm going to paint these first. This is done in the black, and the chassis is done in the black. I still got the other parts. They're painted up as well, but I just didn't use them for this mock-up, just because they need another coat. So I left them over there by the paint booth. So I'll go ahead and shoot some more black, and I'll get some steel on it, and I'll come back. Okay, we're back. I threw down more black in some areas, just touched it up, and then I put this steel over top of the black. So keep in mind, this is my first time trying this. Right now it doesn't look like anything. It's basically the undercoat. I did, however, paint all this. So that will be, that's the color that'll be. I'm going to have to, yeah, I guess I'll have to mask all that off so it doesn't get any other paint on it. So the next color I'm going to be going with will be raw sienna. So I'll throw some of that down. And yeah, see how this goes. All right. Okay, so we got some raw sienna down. The next color I'm going to put on is burnt umber. Sorry. So this was the raw sienna. And this is the burnt umber. So I'm going to attempt to put some burnt umber down. This is really, it's a lot thicker mixture. So we'll see how that goes. Oh, and I'll just kind of show a little bit of this. Wasn't trying to go any kind of uniform paint, just blotching it on there. It is kind of smooth, probably too smooth for that, but not going for, I'm kind of going for a Patina, I guess you would call it, where you're trying to make it look weathered, not real weathering. Or maybe I might change it in the end, I don't know. Anyways, I'm going to throw some of this burnt umber on, then I'll come back. Okay, we're back with the burnt umber. Starting to look pretty good. I think once I get the color on, like this is really chunky stuff, so it's going to leave some good like chipping effect, I'm hoping. So what I think I'm going to do now is hit it with some more black. Yeah, I'll hit just light, really light with black, and then I'm going to shoot color. And then, yeah, I'll come back once I got a little bit of color on, and see how it goes. Okay, we're back. I finally got some color on the USACC build. I really didn't feel like I was going to get this thing done. So to have some color on it these days off, today's my last day off, is to me feels like I've got a fighting chance to get this done. So I've still got to do a lot of sanding to get the weathering through. But I really like the effect that it has now. So I'm really liking that. So yeah, I just got to sand this down. Yeah, so it's all acrylics too, right? So it's gonna come off really easy. If any of you watched Mike over at Scale Speedworks, he's kind of doing the same thing with acrylics, just a different technique. The Mars Garage technique with salt. So I've opted not to try that this time and just try everything airbrush, because I've never tried this before. So I wanted to see how I could pull this off. I just want to grab one thing I forgot. So I did this, it's just a military gas can. And so I did this too. And I really like the effect that this, so this is with the steel, and then a little bit of burnt umber, and then black. So all this needs is just a little bit of sanding. Even looks good the way it is. But with this effect, I can see myself doing something like this in the future because I really like this. And once I got this done, I was like, oh, I should have did the whole car like that. Or the whole truck like that. That would have looked cool. But anyways, I'm at where I'm at, and I'm going to keep on plugging away at it, and hopefully I will have this done on time. I still have my doubts, but like I said, I've got a fighting chance now. Now that I've got some color, I go back to work for 4 days, so I won't have anything done the next few days. I've got my dash, it's black. I did a spare door. This needs sanding as well. Just a spare hood in black. Oh, I should have shot some black on this. Maybe I'll do that next days off. That's a spare front front panel. And yeah, no, it's pretty happy with where it's at right now. So that's pretty cool. I got the seats and the console primed. So I'm gonna shoot those in leather brown. So I did try the leather brown once before, and this is what it looks like, and I really like this effect. So that's what I'm going to go with on the interior. I think that'll look sharp. Okay, so yeah, that's pretty much it, and I hope everyone's having a great week, and I'll talk to you all soon. Model on, Pat out.
Thank you very much.